Okay, hello everybody. Wait, hold on, I see you. That guy right there that's ran to the comments immediately to HOI4's Pirate Republic. Get him! Guards! Now, I know what it is that's ailing you, little Timothys. You're waiting for a few challenges that have been promised to you 1,000 years ago, but just a little bit longer. And they're gonna be right there with you, along with a special guest that you've not seen in a while. Reichskommissariats in HOI4. What do they do? What's the purpose? Are they worth it? We're gonna find out today. The answer may shock you. Do you think you may have been missold PPI? Okay, the premise is gonna be pretty simple today, and a pretty painful one for me, but maybe an enjoyable one for you. I want to form every single Reichskommissariat in the game. And that's it. I am essentially going to have to do world conquest today. Also, I don't want to alarm you in case anyone thinks they've maybe ingested some poisonous chemical that's leaking into their house, but I am playing with a mod today, and I'm going to just see how long it takes people to really notice what mod I could be potentially playing with. Alright, like I said, premise is pretty simple. I never go out of my way to do Reichskommissariats as the Germans for the most part because they're never really worthwhile doing it in prioritized economic growth, which is what I usually do for videos, but today, it's 4-year plan time. 4-year plan isn't exactly great for a lot of the times I play, because I kind of need to take my time and I can't really rush about, but in today's video, this thing's going to come in clutch, because the fun of world conquest is... What's the fun of world conquest again? Okay, first things up. What are we doing? Are we going super hard right away? I think we may. I'm gonna go into France, get them capitulated, and the Belgians. If you don't know, by the way, if you declare on France early now, they are guaranteed by the Belgians, and that means you're going to have to fight them as well, which means if you capitulate the French and you annex them, you have to be really quick to then annex the Belgians or also join the Allies. Won't really matter too much today though, because I'm going to need to destroy the British anyway. So, typical world conquest game, he says, because typically people just don't totally do world conquest in this game, don't they? They go out of their way. No, they don't! All those things you do once, maybe twice, and then you're like, why the hell did I spend my weekend doing that? The love of whatever the hell this guy's chin is. Somebody save me. I'm not going to take a focus straight away. Actually, hold on. I am going to take... No, we should save tension. We're just going to wait patiently, and then we are going to justify... Thanos. And then because of the which one was it? What was this? Graveyard of Empires? They added these releasables. We can now justify on France really cheaply in terms of world tension. That's 1% tension right there. Not bad. In comparison, if you were to justify directly on France, that'd be 18% tension. Too much for me. Too expensive. I'm on a budget today. What's the budget exactly? I don't know. World conquest. That's my budget. I'm not going to waste any time doing civs as well. We're going all in on the mills today. Now I'm going to collect my civilians through hard work. Power dropping on France. I wasn't going to bother taking a focus there, but it's actually pretty cheap to do this, so we're going to go straight in on Syria, which in turn means we're going straight in on France, and I'm hoping we'll be ready in time. Obviously going to have to worry about the Belgians. We are not gonna have the Rhineland done as well. I don't want to risk getting any tension boosted for the British to potentially join. This is actually also the first time I've really done paratroopers as well, with the new template special forces doctrine, so that's going to be a bit interesting. Gonna have to find out how we are going to deal with that one. Now, if you're wondering if Reich commissariats are even worth it, the polite answer here is no. They are not worth it in the slightest, unless you are actually going on right side economy. Then they will actually lower your MIFO bills if you if you go ahead and do the Rosenberg office over here, but it only goes down to, I think, like 10 times you could do it. I can't remember, but then it just isn't worth it anymore. Now, the other benefit is that you get to laugh as the Germans in 1940s. So if that's you, you're on a list. Our justification is ready for the French. I think we're also ready. Don't have a lot of guys here, but we won't need a lot of guys. Also don't have any special forces doctrine. So if this goes well, that'll be the Belgians and the French Empire that will be now under our control. Oh, okay. They capitulated really quick there. Incredibly quick. I don't think we're gonna be able to stop. I'm like, oh no. So I was kind of hoping before I got the peace deal there, but they capitulated on the peace deal, which is not good. I would be able to set up another very quick invasion for the Belgians, but we're nowhere near anywhere getting the Belgians, so I'm just going to take it all, and it looks like we're going to fight the British. In fact, we didn't even get the Vichy event. That's how quick that was. That's a bit annoying. Okay, let's see about this. Is there any way we can salvage this? All right, we'll put these guys over here, try and push. We'll keep pushing here, and then maybe reset up the paratroopers. We're at 16% tension though. That's pretty low. Can they join the Allies at 16% tension? Let's find out, shall we? Right, how long is it going to take? It's going to take 7 days for these guys to get ready. Actually, I think we're good. There you go. Boom. Wow. That was pretty quick. Now, do we just go straight in on the British? In fact, I think what I should do is bypass that first off. Forgot we haven't done that. And unlock our Reichskommissariats, because right now I'm having to garrison France, and that's not very fun, I imagine, for our stockpile. Now, I know the cheesy thing for doing world conquests is obviously justifying on the Allies, fighting the Allies, and then justifying on everyone else really cheaply, getting them in the Allies, make sure they're not a major, and then just capitulating the major in it, which would be the UK in this sense. But I don't want to do that. That's too easy. We need to struggle today, which is why I am not going to go out of my way to do that. But if countries obviously do end up that are like the Netherlands or Luxembourg in the Allies, that's fine. I'm not going to go out of my way just to justify, at least not yet. Maybe when we get to South America, we'll think about stuff like that. Next up, we are going in on the British regardless. That will be 170 days away. Oh yeah, we also have the French fleet, which is very nice. I don't think I'm going to be building a navy today. Instead, I'm just going to keep stealing a navy from whoever I find. We can already put down one Reichskommissariat right there, the Belgians. And who should I put in charge? I'm going to put a local collaborator in charge because it's Leon de Grell. Looking ever so slightly different than I remember, but he shall do for now. So obviously going to have to fight Japan and China at some point as well, because we are going to do the Asian Reichskommissariats. So I'm wondering who's the better option to actually go for here. Both of them will end up giving me land, but allying Chiang Kai-shek to get down to the Asian Reichskommissariats is kind of annoying. So I'm going to go befriend Japan, I think. Yeah, I guess not that it really matters at the moment, but the Japanese have given over my old colonies, so we've got some islands. Wowsies. How long we got left on the British? It looks like 9 days, and then they're gone. I mean, hopefully gone. I'm going to make a save just in case, so I think. I hope this was enough to get the British. I think it should be. I don't know if there's been any big AI changes recently, but I kind of doubt it. I think we should be good, though, to get across that way. And then they've actually put air up in Western France. Is that just because my air is currently idling there? I don't know. What are you doing, AI? We're actually finding the British Navy there. And I think we're going to win. Oh, wait, no. They just reinforced. Never mind. We're going to hit the go button, I think. I don't even need the naval invasion. After all, that's good for me. They had nothing on the port there. And they've got nothing on 2 ports right there. Oh, God. Wait, we'll skin. Oh, the submarines. Oops. Wait, don't I have some naval bombers? 72 of them. Hopefully some of my army makes it across. Honestly, was not expecting my navy to be caught in a forever battle. Oh, we're actually just straight up. That's not good, though. I want that navy. Are you suffering from success? Because I sure am. Well, actually, there's 3 ports. They just completely left unguarded there. Early warring the UK still works a charm, I see. We're going to keep the navy out, even though it is pretty damn damaged right now. I've got all my submarines that we've stolen as well out, and they're going to hopefully be as annoying to the British as they're currently being annoying to me. Did say that I wasn't going to do any little justifications to get people into the Allies to easily get them capitulated, but I'm going to give myself an exception. And I won't spoil who it might be. Yep, it was Turkey. Now, the reason for that lies in our focus tree. To get our Turkish justification, we'd have to go down alliance with the USSR, which I'm not going to do. Obviously, I could just manually justify on them, or I could do this, which is clearly what I've ended up doing. Well, and that's the British Empire dealt with. And these guys do actually have a Reichskommissariat. Only issue is, I think, do we need Ireland for it as well? I can't remember. We'll check in a second, though. Yeah, once again, no puppeting, nothing like that. We are just going to have to take every bit of land we see because we need to turn them into commissariats. Let's see, can we form anybody? We can. It is Gross Britain right there. Should we get a... I'm going to put a German official because I don't want to look at Mosley's face. Oh. Simon Pegg. Yeah, I think we should get some more off Middle Africa. Or do I actually need Portugal for that? I can't remember. I don't think we do. So we should get some in Africa in a second. Taking all this land early on, you might think, hey, that's a good thing, right? Well, talk to my stockpile. Garrisoning land isn't fun. I don't think there's actually a Reichskommissariat for France, is there? Because usually you just do Vichy. And obviously, I didn't get the event for Vichy. So what should I do here? I think for now, I think we are just going to occupy. I could release France, I guess, if we wanted to, but we'll leave that for later. All right, and our MIFO is ticking up, which isn't great. I should really actually do... I should do my focus tree to stop that. Oh no, I do straight up also need... Oh my god, I need so much of it. So I'm going to have to go destroy the Italians as well. We should probably get that out of the way sooner rather than later. So they're next up. Portugal won't be too bad because once the Spanish War is up, I get a focus where I can puppet Spain. And usually they say yes to that. And then after then, I can also just invade Portugal. Pretty easy. It's going to be such a long and arduous game today of just wriggling my way around the map. So I'm going to whittle down everyone else in my focus tree now. We've got the Austrians, then we get the Sudetenland, Czech, stuff like that. And in the meantime, we're also going to say goodbye to Mussolini. I'd be asking, because I kind of laid the question down already of whether Reichskommissariats are worth it, and they are literally horrendous for you to do over just having a puppet, because they don't even get cores on the land you give them, which, yeah, it really sucks. I think there is a few mods that make Reichskommissariats a bit better, gives them like focus trees and stuff, but yeah, just in vanilla. Not very good. Yeah. Anyway, goodbye Italy. Oh yeah, and also goodbye Czechoslovakia. And we get ourselves another Reichskommissariat here of Bohemia. And there goes Italy. We're still stuck with their stupid puppet, but I think I'm just going to Diplo annex them anyway. Mostly just here to get their stuff in Africa. News is, it looks like Spain has finished their stuff, so we can get them as well as Portugal and get those African Reichskommissariats. We're also very close to getting autarky done already as well. I just need to get myself 150 oil, and this is I have 146. So if I build up this little province in Burma, that should be enough, I think. And then we no longer have to worry about our economy of conquest, and thus the Reichskommissariats are pointless. But that's... Don't pay attention to that point. Boom, literally, there you go. Autarky achieved. I just need to go ahead and finish my focus. Spain said yes to us puppeting. That's great. Now we can just go into their country, get Portugal, and I think even if they're a puppet, yeah, look at that. We can still actually just hit the button. They'll turn into a Reichskommissariat when we get Portugal. Pretty damn cool. A lot going on right now as I wait for this focus to complete. So I'm going to start a new segment on the channel called Small Talk with iSorrowproductions. I'm actually currently star mining in RuneScape. So, well, that's it. That's all I got to talk about. I don't know if anyone's going to be forming a faction anytime soon, or they're going to be able to join a faction. Obviously, there are still the Japanese, the Comintern, and the Americans do have the Commonwealth. I think we should go for the Americans next, actually, just to make sure I deal with that as quick as I can. I do believe there is Reichskommissariats for them as well, but they are all the way down here, and I don't even know how I deal with this now. I'm going to have to bypass that, I guess. As you can see, there's so much in my focus tree I had to do. But I wanted to get rid of the economy of conquest as quickly as I could, which is now dealt with, so we have room to go down there. And there goes Portugal. We can now form a Reichskommissariat Iberia. And, oh, I guess we have no choice. They get a German official. And it's Walter Warlimont. Walter Warlimont. Sure, why not? Why wouldn't he be called whatever that is? I'm forming these over having the puppet. So stupid. Look at that. The puppet's still alive. We've just moved Franco. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Okay, 1939, I think it's time we deal with Poland, and then once I've got these guys out the way, I think I'm going to go do the US. I guess after we've done the US, I should probably follow up on my appointment with Ray William Johnson, as I think he said something about doing your mom. Poland said no. Surprise, surprise. They're gone. And with Poland gone, boom. There is another one. I'll guess we'll just put another collaborator there. We can also expand this one. And we can also, I forgot, can we do, where is it? Where, Reichskommissariat, why can't I do it? What am I missing? Liberia? Yeah, okay, it's Liberia. We're also going to have to take them out. I don't think we get a justification on them in the focus tree, do I? We might. No, I guess, I feel like there is something with Liberia, but that might be in the monarchist tree. Either way, I'm just going to justify on them. Takes 55 days. We'll also take out the Dutch and the Luxembourgians. A second, they're guaranteed by Chile. Oh, that might be a little tricky. Hold on a second. Not ready to go over there just yet. I guess, wait, that's going to put me award the US though, isn't it? Ooh, things are getting interesting. Should I... Hold on. How's this going to work? I've got an idea. We're just going to do it. I think we will trigger the Monroe Doctrine thing, which will force us to peace out. But we should be able to get the Dutch and Luxembourg before that. We'll see though. Could go completely wrong in every single which way, or we're going to have to go invade Chile. It's both of them done. Will that trigger the Americans? If not, I'm just going to go naval invade them since I don't have much else to do right now. I'm going to need to keep a little army free for Liberia, though. And that's really weird. I thought that might trigger the Monroe Doctrine event thing, but apparently not. Guess I'm just invading South America now. We'll see if that Monroe Doctrine thing does appear. It'd be interesting if it does after I've just spent the effort naval invading. And that's Liberia done. Hopefully now we can do Middle Africa, which was being a pain and a half, and you need to do so much stuff to do it. And I guess they need a German official. Look at that. Wow. Anyone ever played Kaiser Reich before? Oh, I forgot as well. Reichskommissariat Niederlande. There you go. I will give them a German official, and we can also do North Africa, and we can also hand over South Africa to the Middle Africa as well. So we are filling out the map slowly. So when you do the, challenge the Monroe Doctrine, we now get decisions to bolster fascism in countries and then also demand they abandon the Monroe Doctrine. I don't know if they get a say in that per se, but I'm going to try this out. I don't think I've ever done this. And I did not even realize right here, what happens if we just destabilize and full loggers that are involved with the Monroe Doctrine of its downfall? What does that do though? What does that mean? Let's try and do it. Wasn't expecting that. Siam has declared on me. How do I get over there in time? Oh man, if I say no to this, look at that modifier. For 780 days. What? I'm going to take it. Boom. Oh my god. Doing that just for the science to see if it will go away after I beat them. I just got an event pop-up. Did I just accidentally give land to Afghanistan? Oh my god. Oops. Let's see if that modifier goes away, because if it doesn't, I think that's incredibly funny. And, yep, it doesn't go away. We actually have to wait the full 720 days for that to leave. Thank you, Paradox. Thank you very much. Japan just declared on me as I declared on Afghanistan. That's a bit annoying. Should I just fight the US at the exact same time as well? I think I'm going to. As well, where did I put the Navy? Or should I say the Navies? There's quite a few of them now. Now, the Americans are also fighting the Japanese, so maybe they're going to be a bit busy as well. How we're actually doing this as well, still with just 0% stability, because Siam said no. So I'm also going to have to declare on all of these guys, and whilst it is technically kind of, the 10-day justification, I don't think they can join the American faction because of the rules on the American Commonwealth. So we should be good, I imagine, just to get all of these. So we are still going to have to fight Mexico and all of these guys down here, unless they make their own faction, then maybe not. US is gone, no problem at all. We get the Philippines as well. Apparently Japan has done nothing there, and we get ourselves a bigger navy. At this point, I really think we need a larger navy because like this is getting a little out of hand. To actually form the commissariats over here, I need to take all the Mediterranean stuff as well. So guess where I'm going? Should say guess where I am, because that's what I've been doing doing. I've really been looking at the Japanese side of stuff right now. Oh my god. Okay, should probably deal with that one. That one's definitely on me. We're literally getting, what was that, minus 21% from convoys rated. Oopsie daisy. That's enough to do that one. Can we actually expand this one? Because it is just... well, not enough, really. Yes, we've also got Reichskommissariat Australasia as well. Completely forgot about those guys. Hey, there you go. So we do get another one in... Oh my god, this is so annoying. Who did we get for this one? Oh, he's just normal. George of Saxony. He's just... this guy. Oh, I just realized, Reichskommissariat Australasian is completely broken, I'm assuming, from the new DLC. It has not absorbed all of the states. Oh yeah, that's not too good, is it? That looks a little bit messy, but not my problem. Yeah, also, because I'm just justifying on everyone in South America and slowly annexing them, Norway is the one guaranteeing everyone now, so I'm going to have to send an army back over here to go deal with them. Well, we've got to work pretty well in South America now. I've got everyone dealt with, which means we get 2 new Reichskommissariats. And that's Reichskommissariat Anden and Reichskommissariat Wendig. Wow. Oh my god. These are just... Okay, we either just get Chud or whatever that is. No real in-between with these German leaders, are there? Yeah, the plan is now I'm going to go back to Europe, mop up all the war goals I've got from my focus, and then go to the Middle East, and then go deal with Japan. Although I don't think we need to really worry about Japan anytime soon. They are pushing through in China, but I do have a small little army over here to deal with them if that happens. I think we've completely sunk their navy. They shouldn't have. Yeah, they've got like nothing left there, so we're good on the naval invasion front. I guess I don't have to invade Yugoslavia. They just said yes to me annexing them. Thanks, Yugoslavia. Somebody is thinking of my pain right now. Wait, Bulgaria, you're not having anything. Soviets declared not on me, but on one of my puppets? Okay. I mean, I've got nothing there at the moment, but we're going to have to go deal with that. This is just the sidetrack episode right now, isn't it? I still haven't dealt with Japan. I guess now we're going to have to deal with the Soviets, where we just have loads and loads of unprepared fronts everywhere. Instead of like a 2-front war, the Soviets down in the Middle East or even Eastern Europe at this point of the Balkans. Or in fact, we're going to have a 2-front war in East Prussia and Finland. They ain't ever gonna see this coming. Hungary just declared on me, which I guess, sure, but my army's right there. It's turned into a very interesting front, by the way. Just got a whole bunch of the Russian army, the Soviets, just completely encircled now in the Balkans, and they're also going into India. Well, Russia, the Soviets capitulated. Cool for me. I did also just declare on Greece and everyone else I had my stupid goals on, so they joined the Comintern, and thus they are now a major, and we have no peace deal because we got to deal with them. I just realized they freed Afghanistan because they occupied them. Well, boys, off we go. So I'm quite ready for this. I was going to clean up the Middle East situation, but this is going to put us right on the border with the Japanese. So let's get an army over there next. Right, small question. Just realized, why has Afghanistan, why are they occupying Oslo? Anyone? Matters, but completely forgot about someone in the world in Europe, so just sending all of my Reichskommissariat puppet troops just over there to deal with it. Hope they deal with it, because I'm not dealing with it otherwise. Kind of busy over here. Speaking of which, by the way, boom, gross Hindustan. Look, it's so big, it's frozen my game. At least it's living up to the name, huh? Man, that thing is definitely huge, and oh my god, it doesn't get better, does it? Realize as well, look how big you can make the Arabian one. Don't like this. I mean, that's pretty damn huge though, and we can also do the Balkan one there. Also lagging my game. Oh well, this one we can actually go ahead and either give it to the Balkans, the Bohemians, or just integrate it into our realms. Does that mean we get cores on it? 250 political power. Give it a sec. There you go. Yeah, we get calls on it. Kind of cool. As well, just balls to the wall here. Go to war with China at the same time. Just look at the state of this naval invasion. It's like 500 different unit types on their way to Iceland. This is going to be a little bit messy, isn't it? I think I should just let the Japanese take everything they can. They're not taking this stuff, though. Why aren't you taking this stuff, Japan? Japan. Amazing, really. Thank you, Japan. So Mabu Ching! Man, I love the eyebrow too. Look at that thing. I guess we would almost be done, but I'm gonna have to make my way back. When's this up? March next year or this year, so 1 more month. Oh, Japan, you had to make things just a little bit difficult, didn't you? Well, that was one hell of a journey. God damn. And the last of our Reichskommissariats will be done with this momentary break of lag. And welcome back after the lag. I'm putting Wing Zhengwei in charge because, well, that's why I'm putting him in charge. And the most annoying thing about Reichskommissariats, if you make them, okay, and you forget in the peace deal to give the land to them, guess what? They don't have cause on it. They have a claim. I can't give it to them. So you have situations where I forgot to give, like, Norway. Like, it's not that bad with Hindustan right there. They're looking pretty good. They looked better before when they were giant, but look at Norway. Quisling, look what he's left to. He's just gonna hang out in Oslo. Why did I think there was a commissariat for Scandinavia as well? Is there not one? I guess not, because I don't have... I just love the fact that I completely forgot about the Monroe Doctrine thing. I think it's a bit too late for that. Yeah, I could have sworn there was one for Scandinavia other than just Norway, but I guess not. Maybe it was like a mod I played back in the day. Proclaim the New Order. Might as well. There you go. All this really does as well is just highlight where I've messed up the right commissariats. Look at that. Can you spot the issues across the map? Although, to be fair, not all of them are me issues. Most of them, a lot of them, I should probably say, are paradoxes. In fact, no, they're all goddamn paradoxes issue, not mine. I should be able to give these to the goddamn commissariats after the fact. Oh, I mean, to be fair, though, they are completely terrible and useless to form, unless you have some sort of mod on that makes them better. But if you're just playing normally and you've already achieved autarky, there is no point to doing this. Literally no damn point. There were some puppets, way worse than just getting a collab government, and the only benefit being is that you don't have to garrison them. And garrison's only really a problem when you don't have the equipment early on. And I've got, as you can see, plenty of damn equipment at this point. So other than the one mechanic of dealing with your economy of conquest, there's just nothing to do. Why are we doing this other than just seeing Reichskommissariat North America and that, and you know, sometimes unfortunately that. But yeah, that was our little game today. I think I'm going to try one of the Reichskommissariat mods at some point that actually gives a whole bunch of them focuses and stuff to do. I did have that game where I actually played as Reichskommissariat North America. It was terrible. Actually playing as these in vanilla it's the worst thing imaginable. You do not get cause on anything, any of your land, and that is the worst thing imaginable. Having no cause in this game isn't fun. But yeah, I have done that. If you want to watch that video, I'll remember to leave it linked at the end of the video. So if you want to watch that, click one of the 2 squares when the video ends. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe down below if you enjoy World Conquest, because oh boy, look at that, we actually have done a World Conquest first time in a long time, and it was definitely worth it for the entertainment value. It didn't actually take me that long, I won't lie. And yeah, the only annoying thing is that technically we didn't get Spain, so they're just a normal puppet in this weird sea of grey we've created. Yeah, Franco's having himself one hell of a party on Mallorca over there, having a massive party.